What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another video. I said I was going to film this video on Friday when I live streamed Thursday night, but I had to delay that to today. I had to get energy back because recording a video while sleep deprived is not a good idea. We are going to do the 1 week later with the iPhone 16 Pro because there's some stuff I want to talk about. But I noticed one thing. When you touch the wallpaper in certain areas, it moves. Very interesting, but a very interesting feature. So I hope y'all are doing good and stuff like that, but we're going to talk about this phone and its battery life and how my iPhone 15 Pro Max is in trouble, especially if it doesn't get a new battery. Let's get started. All right, so the first thing I really want to get into is the battery life. Since unboxing this phone, I have peaked at 109% battery, and you can see my screen idle and screen active time has been pretty good. Like I said, this is in jeopardy of my 15 Pro Max because my 15 Pro Max was good, and people might be saying, oh, after a year, the battery's going to be trash. I don't know. This phone, I can crank the brightness all the way up, and I'm not having a problem with it overheating. I'm actually not having the screen dim. I can leave it outside in direct sunlight when it's 90 plus outside in Florida and the screen doesn't dim for over 15 minutes when the 15 Pro Max dims quicker. And on top of that, the screen only dims down to 700 nits from 1,000. So it only dims down to about 70%, which is really impressive and really nice. I'm actually quite blown away about this. This battery life. It's actually pretty good. I cannot complain. All right, so if you have a 15 Pro or Pro Max, this is not your year because you got the USB-C port already. You have a 120 hertz display. You have 3 cameras. What separates this phone from last year? The obvious. Camera button. The second obvious is when you're in a area where your cell service is weak, the enhanced power on the cellular modem will actually increase because I have a building here that's completely metal. It's a Faraday cage, basically. My Verizon SIM would lose service on the 15 Pro Max inside the building at times. I never lose service with the 16 Pro. I'm also getting uplink over 15 megabits 3 miles away from the tower when I only used to get only 5 with the 15 Pro Max. So those are the only things that I have noticed cellular-wise, and then, of course, the camera button. Now, I disabled the camera button from the home screen and lock screen because I don't need it. But when we saw the northern lights here in Florida again, when I open up the camera app, like here, I will use the camera button to zoom in and out like this, and it is all the way. It is actually completely accessible with voiceover, which I'll turn it on.
Voiceover on. 0.5 times, 0.5 times, 0, 1 times, 2 times, 1.9 times, 2 times.
See? It is actually like fully accessible. Fully accessible with the voiceover.
2 times. Auto macro detected. Auto macro detected. Auto macro detected. Auto macro detected.
It's going crazy.
Auto macro.
But because it's doing the auto macro because of the fact that it's so close to the desk. But that is only it. Like, there's not much. I need to give it 2 weeks. But I did get a Spigen clear case, which has been pretty good. It is glossy inside, nice and shiny. And on the outside, it is a frosted. I did a frosted one this time, a frosted coating. Because I was like, ooh, I'm going to try out the frosted coating. And then I have natural titanium MagSafe ring. And the rails are natural titanium. Doesn't add much weight to the phone. I do love the natural titanium. I kind of wanted this with the 15 Pro Max. But hey, it was not available when I got the 15 Pro Max. Today, I will be picking up the Apple Watches Series X, and I'll do an unboxing for those. 1 week later, my iPhone 15 Pro Max, if I don't get a new battery, is in trouble. It's a great phone, but the battery on it, I think because I've been outside so much, we're going to have to visit this phone a year later and see what the battery health is. Because that phone is at 89%, but it's still a great phone. It still gets 6+ hours of screen on time. Just the only thing with the Pro versus the Pro Max is you can't constantly be browsing social media because it's 10 o'clock and I'm below 70% battery already. But if you're just using it like my mom does, her phone, she's getting up to like 10 hours a day. Here's her old 13 with a yellowing clear case, but I just wiped it. It's ready to go to Apple for the trade-in. But overall, I mean, besides a few little nicks and whatever for her 13, it's a good phone. The Pro is heavier than the 13, but it's aluminum. If you're upgrading from a phone like this, the 13, but if you're upgrading from a 13 this year, it is worth the upgrade. If you're upgrading from a 12, because the edges are not as sharp as they are on this one. They're just straight up pointy. Jesus. So if you're upgrading from a 13 to a 16 Pro, it is Austin certified as one hell of an upgrade. So, my mom did good. I did good. I upgraded the 11, which was product red also. She wanted a product red 13 when it came out. She got one. Now she wanted the natural titanium just like me. So I'll be doing a 2-week later review on the iPad Pro and then unboxing the Apple Watches today, and that video will be up tomorrow. So thank y'all so much for watching this video, and I will see y'all in a future update or a future live stream. Anyways, peace guys.